You are now tuned into 2111 Radio Show, hosted by our program director, Derrick Scott.
Yo, welcome to the 2111 Radio Show. I'm your host, Derrick Scott, and as advertised, I got my man Smoke Jones in the building. What up, brother?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Listen, I'm good. Listen, that you killed that. I saw the whole performance. I wanted to show the whole performance, but it was, but you killed that. Damn.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Ooh, so I'm glad.
And just let me start by saying, man, I appreciate you, having me on your platform, man. And it's an honor. I watch your show, and thank you for having me on.
Thank you. Listen, it's definitely an honor to have you here because you got a history going here. It's something happened within a little span, but we're gonna get to the heart of it, like the soul of it. So tell everybody where you're from.
Well, I'm originally actually from Memphis, Tennessee. And I moved to Detroit when I was very, very young. I've been here ever since, raised in Detroit, and just raised among, all of this beautiful history that we have here, man.
Hell yeah. Detroit. Yeah. Listen, we talking Motown and everybody. Listen.
Yes,
listen, Detroit. Oh my goodness. So you have, like I said, to me, I think what I hear in your voice, you have this jazzy blues type feel, and it's infectious to a point where when I heard it, I was like, wait a minute, hold up, brother's good, like he's good. So so before I get to that, not long, I have a question. Who is Tasha Owens?
Wow,
that would get you into
yes.
So talk about Tasha Jones.
Tasha is an amazing singer here in Detroit. She's been around for a long time. She's a staple in the blues community. She'll tell you she's a little bit of blues, a little bit of rock. Tasha can do jazz and everything, right? And I've known her for some years, and I got my actual start singing with Tasha.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did that even come about? Because was you always singing?
No. Actually, the first time I really had experience with getting on stage, I would say as far as singing in front of other people, I would go to, bars, friends of mine or DJs, and they would put me on stage to sing Happy Birthday. Right. And I was totally unconfident about what I would do. So I would get up and I would sing Happy Birthday and get this good response. And I would think, all right, this is cool. It is what it is. But his name is Ron Wallace. Right. He gave me such beautiful encouragement in the very beginning to sing. And that was actually the very start. A couple years later, I find myself in a bar. I just happened to walk in this bar. It was my cousin's birthday. We walk into this bar and Tasha Owens is there. And she goes, yeah, well, this is an open mic. And, what are you singing tonight? And I'm like, I don't do that. I don't sing. Don't do me like that. So, no, really, man, go ahead and sing something. It was only maybe 10 or 12 people in the bar. And I'm going to make this story short, right? I'll make this story short. But it was only like 10 or 12 people in the bar. And so she goes, man, come on, why don't you sing? 3 or 4 Long Islands later, I'm on stage.
Ooh, 3
And
Long Island. Okay.
oh man, I'm ready. I'm ready.
No doubt.
But my friend Jason Charbonneau was there, and he didn't know the song. He learned it on the spot. And so, we put together the song. I sang it. And when we got done, there were some people crying in the audience. And I really thought that she was just kind of encouraging people to just really be emotional for me so that I would be encouraged. Well, she asked me, she says, why don't you come to another spot a couple weeks from now and do that same thing? So I go to another bar, and I get there, and the Queen of Blues is there, Queen of Detroit Blues, Thornetta Davis is there.
Whoa.
And she says, I'm nervous. And she goes, just sing your song, man. Just get up there and sing. Don't worry about anything else. This is just your chance to just really flow. So I get on stage, and the band doesn't know how to play the song. And so I had to sing it a cappella. I sing the song a cappella. I get done. I'm nervous. I'm shaky. I'm about to fall off the stage. I trip. I finally make my way back to the bar, and an older gentleman walked up to me, and I'm out of it. I'm so nervous and I'm shaky from doing this thing. And he walked up to me and he said, Sam Cooke would be proud of that performance if he saw it. And my brain is just really ticking because not only am I nervous, but I'm trying to place who this person is. Right. He said, that was one of the best renditions of that song that I've heard. And I said, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. He walked away. 5-10 minutes later, they were calling him to the stage to do to sing. And they said, coming to the stage, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, taught Jimi Hendrix how to play the guitar. One of Sam Cooke's best friends when he was alive, Billy Davis.
Wow.
So I sing this song for the second time in my life. And the person who wrote the song and made it famous, his best friend is in the audience, taught Jimi Hendrix how to play the guitar, man. He said when he got done, he came straight to me. He said, do you have a band? I said, no, I'm just started. He said, well, put together a band right now and do this. And about a month later, I was headlining a show already, playing with the Joe Stanley Trio. And really, that's where it began.
Wow. First of all, timing is everything. Let me get around to that. The timing is amazing because you wasn't singing professionally. No. It was just something that you could do, but you never thought by any chance it might make a career out of it.
Not at all.
Look at you. Was that 6 years earlier? And look at 6 years later. Look at you now. Yeah. Tearing down events.
Yeah.
Tearing them down, man. You was out here making it happen. I'm telling you. And you got a lot of damn fans too. I'm gonna tell you that right now. A lot of people.
I didn't hear that last part.
I said you have a lot of fans.
Yeah.
You got a lot of fans. So the song that we was just listening to when you was doing this that song. What's the name of it again? If I'm not mistaken.
That song was called "Sooner Come Later."
Sooner Come Later.
Yeah.
Sooner Come Later. So that was with this gentleman right here. So tell them about the history about this gentleman.
Oh, yes. So that is Bobby Murray. Bobby Murray was the great Etta James's guitarist for, I believe it had to be maybe 20 years if I'm not mistaken. And, of course, she just, she passed, a while ago. But he is really keeping her memory alive. They were really, really good friends, obviously, like family. And so when I first began singing, and I was just kind of still just singing open jams and just maybe doing a show or two here and there, he approached me and he said, I want you to sing on this album that I'm putting together, commemorating Etta James.
Right.
And it's called Love Letters. And it was a crazy thing, man, because I never thought that people will begin to reach out to me to do projects like this. And these are world famous people. It was an honor. And, thank you, Bobby Murray, if you're watching, for bringing me in, because, you were instrumental in really kind of helping to wake me up.
There it is.
Yeah.
He woke you up.
Yes.
Wow. And that's another thing. Like I said, for some reason, God led you to these people.
Mm-hmm.
He led you there.
Mm-hmm.
You was not a singer. This is the crazy part. You
Yeah.
start singing, and all of a sudden, after you get the band, you start meeting these real famous people that's been in the game for years.
Yes.
That doesn't just happen overnight, bro. I'm sorry. Unbelievable.
You know, I'm a believer in, if you're sincere, you don't even really have to know what you're doing. You might not have an idea of what you're doing, but if you're sincere and if you put yourself out there, you're going to attract like energy, and people can see when you mean well. People can see when it comes from the heart. And at one point I felt as though, honestly, that I needed to emulate someone else in order to sound good, or I needed to try and sing like Donny Hathaway, or I try to sing like Stevie Wonder, or sing like Nat King Cole. And what I came to realize is that people appreciate your authenticity. Sure, it's fine to sing the songs that they're all familiar with and try and sound like an artist, right? The real artistry comes from inside of you, and people can see that. And so Bobby really helped to extract me, right, from within myself, because I shouldn't say I was tempted to try and sing like someone else on that record, but blues is a whole thing, right? There's a sound to blues, and there's a soul and a feel to it. And really, it can be contrived sometimes when a person really is trying to dig down and they're not pulling from that truthful reservoir. So he really helped me to bring out my own voice on that song.
I know that. Listen. Again, it's completely. I love your music. We put your song on. We put a couple of songs on in rotation for 2111 Radio. But it's a new song that you have out.
Yeah.
It's this new song, and we're gonna play this song right now. We're gonna talk about how you got the connection, another connection.
Yeah.
And talk about the writing process or whatever. But we're gonna come back. If you want, you can introduce the song. It's called "Had to Walk Away." Talk to me.
Yeah, this is a song that is just released on the Expressions of Men album by Akinele Spate. He's one of Detroit's great R&B artists. You have to get into Akinele Spate, but the song is called "Had to Walk Away."
Let's go.
Welcome to that real R&B life. Woman, why you gotta show your love that way? It's toxic. And I just couldn't stay, I couldn't take no more. Baby, I gotta go. When you said you loved me crazy, I was feeling it until you showed me. You got a whole nother definition of crazy love. Not saying you ain't love me, 'cause baby girl, you showed me in so many different ways, but some I just couldn't take. So I had to walk away, had to walk away, had to walk away. Oh, from your crazy love. Girl, you did some crazy things to me, so I had to walk away. Don't wanna fight, don't wanna argue from your crazy love. Oh, that's all you used to, is the crazy love. Lady, is this what you call love? Baby, you hurt me, and I should've known that you couldn't stay away. Stuck in my house all day and thinking you own me and control me. You did this to me. Your love is like 12 at the door. and blood on the floor, and taking you away, kicking and screaming, saying you love me.
Damn. What?
Yeah, it's a good one, man. Yeah.
Hold on for a second. That caught me by surprise. Hold on. Let me get another round of applause on that one. Hold on. That.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Chill bumps.
Yes.
Chill bumps. That's baby making music. What in the world going on?
Look, that's R&B. You know, Akinole has a great feel in his music. He takes you back to that 90s R&B.
Yes,
And that's a perfect example. So, you know, please go out and just understand that, you know, he's just released 3 full albums in the course of 3 months.
Jeez.
With videos and everything. This dude is out here putting in work. So, you know, go and check him out.
Yeah, we definitely going to check him out. Matter of fact, if you could connect with him, we'll bring him on 2111 Radio.
I will do that. I will do that.
That's hot right there.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, Ruthless Addicts just said that's grown folk music. Exactly.
Yes, it is. Thank you, sir.
That is, wow. Kind of exotic. Like, wait a minute. What's going on in here?
Yeah.
I needed a red light for that one. Damn.
We get it toward the end of the song. We kind of go back and forth vocally too. Just go out and check it out. Had to walk away. Yeah.
Well, we're going to at the 2111 Radio on the strength of you, brother. So don't even worry about it. That's going to be on 2111 Radio later on tonight because I needed that. Damn. Okay. Man came in here on fire already. So now talk to me. How did this connection happen with you and him?
You know, actually, we had been in discussion for a couple years about doing a project together. Okay. I actually met him. Facebook is a beautiful thing, man. I met him on Facebook. Okay. I had heard his music and I had seen him before, and we have a lot of, you know, mutual friends out here in the world, man. And I reached out to him 2 or 3 years ago. And then we had a couple back and forth about doing a project, and it just really didn't happen until this year. I mean, he was really busy. I had gotten very, very busy, but I'm just glad that we finally settled down and got this one done. And it just came together so quickly. We work really well together.
That's because y'all connected.
Yeah.
See, that's when the good music happens, when y'all connect. It was a connection. Because, oh Lord, that was hot. I'm still hearing it. You know, when you hear a song, you can still hear it after it's off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll bounce around for a while. Check it out, though.
That's hot. So now you have another song that you sent us.
Yeah.
You sent this song, and this is hot as well. It's called "I'll Be Good to You."
Yes. Yes.
Now, we all say that. We got to listen to this song. We all say, I'll be good to you. And, you know, things happen in relationships or whatever. But Smoke Jones, I'm going to tell you something. Real smooth brother, by the way. Are you married, by the way? Because women have been asking. I ain't going to lie.
Oh, you said women have been No, I have the love of my life. And the love of my life, Tina, occupies all of my time and my mind. So
I think she's in here right now, if I'm not
mistaken. She is. If you see me, you see Tina. She's here.
Oh, there she go, Tina. There you go. Hi, Tina. All right. Little smooth brother ain't got the nerve to be able to sing. Damn. I'm glad you got somebody early. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it's the ones that started out with you is the ones you're supposed to stay.
It keeps you grounded, man. You know, love is a beautiful thing, and it keeps your feet on the ground. It keeps your mind in the right place and your heart in the right place. So I appreciate it.
Obviously, you've been good to her because she's here with us. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
We're going to play this song, and we're going to talk about this song as well. So it's I'll Be Good to You. Check it out.
Yes.
Smoke Jones. Let's go.
I know you've been hurt before. No, you can't hide, no matter how you smile. Your eyes reveal to me all of the hurt that you had inside. Girl, I've come to your rescue, so please let me through, and I'll be good to you, as good as candy to a baby. I'll be good to you. I'll love, love, love and protect you, just like a father protects a child. You'll never have to worry anymore, 'cause I'll always be here by your side. So let me prove to you.
Yeah. You got some jams. We used to call them jams back in the days. That's hot. That's another hot joint. So now, I'll be good to you. Did you write that, or how did that happen?
So I actually co-wrote it. Billy Davis, again, the great Billy Davis, again, taught Jimi Hendrix how to play the guitar. That's mind blowing by itself.
It is.
Sam Cooke's one of his greatest friends. He comes to my house. He came to my house and he said, I have something for you. He picked up one of my guitars and he played it. And my guitar has never sounded this way. Never sounded. I was kind of mad at my equipment, man, because he picked up my guitar and he played it in a way I never could. And keep in mind, Billy Davis is in his 80s, and Billy Davis is still out here pushing. He's performing, he's singing, he's playing guitar. He's still out here actively. And he comes to the house and he sings this song, and he brings me to tears with this song, "I'll Be Good to You." And he said, I want you to take this song and I want you to do something, different with it. He had already released it several years before. Okay. And, he just wanted a different take on it. And so he gave it to me. We got in the studio, and then there was a couple spots. This is what I really love about Detroit and about people that just really mean well. I wanted to add to the song, not only to add my flavor to the song, but add lyrics to the song. He was totally fine with that. And so I added some lyrics to the song, and I think it really enhanced it and just kind of brought it to, 2024. And we released it at the beginning of this year, and it's doing really well. And it just takes you back to a different time in music. I mean, we brought in that horn section, and I'm going to tell you, Keith Kaminsky did the horn arrangements. He plays with Bob Seger, right? He played with Bob Seger. I mean, okay. I'm coming in contact with people that really know what to do with this music, and I'm learning so much, and it's humbling because I never thought that these things would happen. But my confidence is here, and I'm here now. Derrick, I'm here. You see, and I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
Listen. Let me tell you something. Again, this is something that you didn't plan.
Right.
It just happened.
Yeah.
For you to have your Long Island iced teas up in that bar and said, you know what, let me just go right up there. Just think about it.
Exactly. Right.
that was a moment in your life that changed everything.
It is.
And look at you now on fire, performing. Yeah. And like I said, for you not to be a singer, like somebody that's been singing for years. Yeah. Damn, brother, you should have supposed to been doing this.
Well, everything happens in its time, though, because I think had I started a lot earlier, given my mind state at the time, let's just say 20, 25 years ago, I don't think I would have been true to it. Everyone goes through something. Everyone has a path, and sometimes you shouldn't veer off on that particular thing until it's time. I'm so happy at this point because my life was changed. My mind was changed, not only about myself, but about the world. And the way I see things is different now that I got these lenses on. You know, I see it through music now. I write all the time. It's increased my appreciation for life.
Yeah. And I can understand that because, again, it changed everything. Like, I've never heard of this story before. So I'm sitting here like, damn, maybe I need to go to a bar and have a couple of Long Island iced teas and sing.
Long Island will do it.
No, listen, the Long Island people don't understand. The young boys don't know nothing about that Long Island iced tea. Man, it tastes good too. That's what people don't understand. It tastes so good. You have a 3, that's it. Liquid courage.
The real Long Island, not the mix.
Exactly. So now, Ron, for those who don't know, Ron is somebody that's close to 2111 Radio. He actually hit me up. He was like, hit me up in the morning too. Yo, listen, I need a favor. I said, what's up? He said, you need to talk to this man named Smoke Jones. And I said to myself, okay, Ron, because Ron never calls me for anything.
Wow.
For him to hit me up and say, you need Smoke Jones on your show. So I hit Ralph. I said, Ralph, it's this guy named Smoke Jones. I don't know. I'm about to call him and see what's going on. So me and you talked. That was when me and you talked over the phone. I told you to send all your information.
Yeah.
Man, this next song I'm about to play, it was instant. I hit you up and said, yo, send your information now.
Yeah.
Or Say Less.
Yes.
Say Less is definitely pumping on 2111 Radio. It's been there for a month and a half, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And it's doing really well. It's getting a lot of rotation. I'll Be Good to You is actually on 2111 Radio as well. Because you sent me 2 songs.
Yeah.
So both these songs is on 2111 Radio. But what I want, I'm gonna play this song. It's called Say Less. We out here in the millennium, when we say less, it means something.
Yeah.
You know what? Say less. I got this. All right. Say less.
Right.
So we're gonna play this song right here, and we're gonna talk some more with my man Smoke Jones. I sound like a radio host, right? Let me find out.
You do it well.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna play this song and come back. Let's go.
Your eyes spoke to me from the start. I listened to every word pouring out of your heart. You don't have to cry no more vocals to me. You asked for a love that's real, and that's what I'm here to be. So baby, say less, say no more. Say less, say less, say less. Don't say another word. I'm always here for you through good and the bad times. I'll help you through the dark. Together we can shine. You told me you want a love, one that sustains you, looks after your every need, one that remains true. So baby, say less, say no more.
Woo! Say less. Talk to me about this song, man. Damn. That's some I love that song.
Thank you.
To that song. It comes on like 10 o'clock in the morning, every morning. I don't know, the time is perfect. The radio's on and so at 10 o'clock on, like something like that. Say less. Man, that's my jam right there. So the reason I like this music because I don't get the chance to hear it anymore. These songs that he's doing, you're bringing back blues, you're bringing back soul, you're bringing back R&B, you're bringing back jazz We don't see these things anymore. They're trying to push it away. And that was the foundation.
Yeah.
That's our foundation.
Yeah.
And they took it and ran with it. You understand? So talk about Say Less, and then I have a big question for you after that. So talk to me.
Got you. And if I don't know if Ron Lefford is on, but thank you for the connect, Ron. I appreciate. Ron is one of the most true people that you will ever meet in your life, and I appreciate you, Ron.
Yeah.
Say Less is a song that I dreamt about this song, and so I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was just kind of singing some lyrics like related to it in my head. I said, let me get up. I don't want to let this idea get away. Normally I record, like if I have an idea, I'll sing it into a recorder and then I'll go back to it. But this one was just too clear for me. So I got up and I grabbed my guitar and I sat down in my office and I had that song written inside of an hour. And, the song, I think it hits a lot of people deeply because it speaks to, listening, to the person that loves you and the person that you love. You have to listen and then act accordingly. And sometimes you have to just be quiet. On the other side of that, though, is that when you are listening, when you're quiet and you're listening and you're taking in what that person is saying, you have to be able to, say that back to them. Okay, I heard that. Look, I heard what you said. Mm-hmm. You don't have to say any more. Say less. You don't have to say anything else. I'm on it.
Yeah,
and that's important. That this song really, people really enjoy that song, and I'm so happy that it hit a chord in that way.
Oh, it definitely hit a chord, and like I said, all the songs that I played tonight hit a damn chord. I'm gonna tell you that right now because, again, it's refreshing, brother. You don't understand what you did for 2111 Radio, and I appreciate it. It's different. It reminds me of like the music that we fell in love with when we were little, that our parents was listening to. And we was like, what is that? And it just embedded in our heads. So when you hear an old school song, I'm going to keep it a buck. When you hear an old school song, it take you back when you was little.
You're asking me when I hear an old school song?
Me personally, when I hear old school song, it takes me back to when I was little. Those are the good old days.
Yeah.
We had no problems. We listened to this music. You had no problem. You had no real nothing. You just had to go to school, basically.
Real talk. Yeah.
Go to school and come home and do your homework and go outside and play. That's it. But
that's it.
These songs, the song that you played, this Say Less song, and I'll Be Good to You. Those songs right there resonate when I'm older. This is mature music. This is grown folk music.
Yeah.
The young kids don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about it. So now I wanted to get into, for instance, the BET Awards. I don't know if you looked at it, but I
saw some of it. Yeah.
And it was one of the most ratchet damn shows I've seen.
Right.
And, BET, I love BET. I look at BET a lot, and it's supposed to be about Black entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
supposed to be, right.
It's not Black entertainment. That's ratchet entertainment. That's Instagram entertainment at the end of the day. And what's going on musically, even on the Grammys, they don't show jazz. They don't show blues. They show none of that. BET was, I don't even know. I can't even name a real R&B singer that's actually getting an award.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's hard. So what is your thoughts on how they trying to really, well, not try, they actually did, just snatch that part of our culture away?
Music is so corporate, right? Music is so corporate. There are people that I think record companies want to target with music, and the music has to be, in my opinion, it has to be sculpted in a way to where it's going to be appealing for the people that they want to target. Mm-hmm. And I don't think always the greatest artistry is involved in trying to just appeal to the masses. It has to be something that's catchy and very simple and whatever. And that's unfortunate, but that's where we're at right now. And I think it's a struggle right now as an artist, especially with so many avenues to release music, so many different ways to listen to music. When you have musicians that really want to put live musicians on a record, and to try and appeal to people that just really love, old school music, or at least something that's going to sound real and touch you, it's difficult because that music doesn't get heard. And if you know of any artists that really pay that much close attention to their own music in the vein that they have a lot of live instrumentation on their music, you're not seeing a lot of that.
You're not.
You're not seeing it. Those people aren't winning awards. Those people aren't as marketable because maybe they don't want to, display their body in a certain way, or maybe they don't want to act a certain way during a show or press conferences or whatever it is. I don't know. I just know that the artistry is leaving. I personally, being a new artist, it doesn't necessarily discourage me. I just know that I have to be true to what I do. And the people that find my music and like it, those are my folks.
See,
that's it.
Okay. So now, I'm going to tell you something. I do have questions.
Yeah.
You've been in this music game for 6 years.
Yeah.
Before that, was you a musician? Because I see you had a guitar.
Yeah. So I taught myself how to play the guitar a couple years really before I started to sing publicly. And so I play the guitar. I dabble with keys, but I'm not really good with it. I'm not proficient, but I'm really going to start getting that guitar on stage more.
Ooh, Dad, listen, you got my man coming in. He taught my man Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
Maybe he can do a little something, you know what I'm saying? So you
Right.
never know. But the question I wanted to ask you is this. I usually ask this question, but this is different. This is a different audience. This is a different platform. So I'm gonna ask you this question. Okay, so now, since you've been in this for 6 years, can you name an artist that you've always wanted to make a collaboration with? That live in dead or alive, that you think it would be something magical? Who would that artist be?
Wow, there may be a couple.
You can name
so
3.
I'll name 3. Okay, so one is Al Jarreau. Al Jarreau.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. My wife is looking at this right now. I got the camera with the camera right there. Wife, stop it. Don't. Because I said this. Behind the scenes, I said, I bet you this man said Al Jarreau.
Wow.
I said, I bet you he said Al Jarreau. Because, wow, unbelievable. That is crazy. But I know she's laughing up front somewhere. But go ahead.
No, Al Jarreau is the vibe, man. The things that he can do vocally, his timing, his breath control, his tone, his fearlessness when it comes to just going off the tracks on a song. Let me rephrase that. Al Jarreau, you think he's going off the track, but he's in time. Incredible. So to be able to sing collaboratively with someone like that would make me a better artist. It would make me a better musician. Another person would be Donny Hathaway. Donny Hathaway, he could do everything, but the quality of his voice. Look, so many people now emulate kind of what he did, but they take it to the next level with, a million runs. And I mean, if that's what you do, that's fine. It was just so soulful. It was so heartfelt. I would love to do a duet back and forth and just sing about something that is valuable. Whether it be love, whether it be about the state of the world, whatever it is, Donny Hathaway can speak to it. A third person. I would say Stevie Wonder would be a person I would want to work with.
Okay.
Just recently, I don't know if you're familiar with an instrument called the harpeggi. You ever seen a harpeggi?
I've heard of it. I never actually saw it, but I definitely
Yeah, yeah. He pioneers, so many things musically.
yeah,
You are bound to, if you work with Stevie Wonder, to do something that is different and spectacular.
yeah.
The work that he did with Sting, that song, Fragile, every time I hear that, it breaks me.
Yeah.
Sting is another person. Sting is 3B, 3B. He's 3B.
I know.
Um,
There it is.
yeah, but so Stevie Wonder would be that guy, that last person for me.
No doubt. That's it. You just named 3 legends. Damn. All right.
Yeah.
3, definite. And it's so crazy. They all different.
Yeah,
They all different. You pick 3 different artists. Like they all different. Neither one of them the same. And that's the thing about music, is that now in this day and age, everybody want to emulate. Everybody want to copycat. You got a lot of copycats. Back in the days, you had so many different. They was in the same realm, but they were sounding the same. It was different.
Ooh.
Like,
I got one more too.
oh, go ahead.
I got one more too. So Duke Ellington is another person I would love to have worked with, because I'm really diving into that whole big band feel, right? I just assembled a big band. My goal is to get a whole orchestra built. We just put a quote unquote big band on the field for Juneteenth for a couple shows this summer.
Okay.
And I sing in a jazz production with Sky Covington called Take 5. So I played Nat King Cole in the show. And so, yeah, it's a beautiful show. You have to look it up. Sky Covington. She's Jim in Detroit.
Okay.
And she opened up my mind to jazz, particularly that type of big band, that era. Duke Ellington is definitely a person I would love to have sang with. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That'd be dope. That would have been dope, man. You just named some damn legends. Like, wow. I'm not used to people naming legends on my show. You know what I'm saying? I need to bring. I'm not used to people naming legends. Like, really. It's so many different types of artists that come to the show, but you're unique because you're the first blues, jazz, R&B guy that's ever approached the show.
Wow,
so I'm definitely honored to have you, because I'm feeling this music. Like, I really feel this music. I listen to your music all the time. So it's not like, you're a stranger to me. It's just an honor to actually see you, because we talk, but seeing you now and listening to your story is just amazing. It's totally amazing. So,
thank you.
Yeah. So now I'm asking you a question before I let you go. Man, you want to have any? You have any shout outs you want to give out before we let you go?
Ooh, hold up. Let me get my paper. Hold on. Because let me tell you. So I'm glad you asked me that, because one of the most important things to me is saying thank you.
Yeah.
So you can't do it by yourself. And recognizing that is going to get you a long way.
Yes.
So I'm gonna name some people. So we talked about Tasha Owens in the very beginning, because you got me out there. Ron Wallace, my friend, and that whole crew. Bobby Murray, we spoke of. I want to give a shout out to my friend Kimmy Horn. Hopefully we can put together this collaboration later this year that we've been speaking of. But Kimmy Horn is the premier jazz singer in Detroit. One of such, and she blessed me with being able to play on her jazz festival last year, and it was a great time. Sky Covington, who really introduced me to singing jazz on stage, and that changed my whole mindset. My friend Laura Rain. Laura Rain has worked with me on some great shows, television. We did the Ford Fireworks in 2022 on television. It was a beautiful show. It was my first experience like that, and she brought me in on that, and it was a beautiful thing. Yeah. My friend Jeff Scott. I sang on his record during the pandemic that was really uplifting. Sooner Come Some Better Days,
Okay.
Kinley Spade, Ron Ledford, Beth Manley we had a conversation one day and she just told me so many things that I never really even thought of about being a singer and being professional and all the rest of that. So many people have really contributed to changing my mindset. There are tons of more people I could name.
I know. Listen, at the end of the day,
My baby Tina.
Like I said earlier, you can't do this alone. It's
right.
An array of people that's involved. And, you, like I said, 6 years. Like you sound like a seasoned vet. Like you really good. You really good. And like you said, the timing is everything. Your mindset wasn't even nowhere close to what it is right now.
Right.
So it's your time, and I'm happy to have you on my show. I'm happy to have your music on our radio station because you brought something that's different, and that's what I'm looking for. Different. We can't do it, and we can't do that without the artist. And you is definitely one of my favorites now. So I'm gonna definitely keep in touch with you. But
we got music coming up. We got music coming up in the next couple months. So I'll be sending it to you.
Exactly. So now, for the first time, 2111 Radio is now on Twitch. We're actually live on Twitch. It actually, we tried it. There's people in there. So hello to everybody that's on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook right now. Everything's live and people's up in here and they celebrating you, brother. But I'm going to let him go. I want to talk to you behind the scenes because I do that. Talk to you about stuff that you don't know about. Anyway, but the rest of you guys, I appreciate everyone for showing up tonight.
Thank you.
I appreciate Smoke Jones. I like that name, bro. We're going to talk about that behind the scenes.
Okay.
He got all the smoke, but we're going to talk to him. And I guess we'll be back Friday. I can't tell y'all who the guest is, but we'll be back Friday, 7 o'clock, same time on YouTube, on Facebook, and now on Twitch. So other than that, we'll talk to you guys later. All right? So y'all have a good night.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and we're out. You stay right there. Don't you move.
All right.
All right.